Back. The Central Island National Park in Lake Turkana Basketry and Desert Safari are some of the tourist activities that the national government and the county government of Turkana plan to aggressively market to attract visitors to Turkana. Our reporter Irene Muchuma Odim spoke to the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry Turkana County Chapter Chairperson Justice Away on issues such as fish poaching, tourism and investment opportunities in Turkana County, and this is how the interview went.
Good evening. We are coming to you from Lodwar, the county of Turkana. We are at the Ekala Center, where the 7th edition of the Turkana Cultural and Tourism Festival is underway. And this evening we're going to talk tourism matters, investments, concerns in the county of Turkana. On set with us is the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry Chair, Justice Away. Welcome on set.
Thank you.
Let's begin by understanding the role of KNCCI in the county.
Okay, KNCCI, the role is really to protect, to promote and to develop the community across the region by making them they have a good working environment in terms of business. And KNCCI is a membership organization. It's not a profitable organization. We really advocate for them to make sure in matter of policies and to make sure they are really running their business without any obstacles and to harmonize the diversity of all communities living in Turkana. And we will say Turkana is good in terms of investments. It's just the problem is marketing, that Turkana needs to market their products globally. If we really market ourselves, Turkana will be the best destination in Kenya because of Lake Turkana. That's a blue economy based on our livelihoods. That is fishing, basket industry, and livestock.
Talking about marketing, are we on the right track?
In marketing, really, we are not in the right track. We need to do and to really come up with a good way of marketing Turkana.
We have various tourism products, and the key of concern to many people is the life of Lake Turkana. Look at it this way. There are concerns that there is poaching at the Central Island, one of the key attractions for Lake Turkana, and it's one of the key aspects that people would want to explore when they are here. Don't you see it's about time we address this concern?
We need to address it. That's why the KWS have to make sure there is no more poaching in Lake Turkana. It's only to make sure they are really preserving it and to make it well developed for the development of the entire country.
What are the initial stages that we have been able to engage the KWS in protecting the heritage sites?
The main thing is really for them to work with the community. And also we do much capacity building to the community to understand the importance of it. So that they will actually come up together and join us together with the government, that's the national government, through KWS and the tourism sector to make sure these all sectors are really protected fully.
Turkana County is one of the regions that I would say, from the way I've gone around the country, has greatly benefited from devolution. But there is a concern on the sand dunes. We have had these sand dunes for many years right now, but we have not had desert safari. What is holding us back?
These are really things that people who understand about the rallies because of the sand dunes who can come up with it. And it's the county government really to look for these kind of avenues. For the Chamber of Commerce, we can really connect because that is our market linkages to make sure we talk as the national government, as the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce to come up with that. But the county government also has to have on hand to make sure these are products that will enhance and to make sure Turkana is being developed or marketed. Yeah.
In line with basketry, this is one activity that you would notice when you get to the central business district of Lodwar. But then what revenue are we getting from it? Is this sustainable for the livelihood of the women who practice basketry?
Yes, basketry is one of the livelihood in Turkana. It has not started yesterday. It has been there ages before some of us also been born. And it is a profitable product in Turkana. It's a sustainable platform of it. The products of basketry used to go to Germany, and due to marketing process again that it went down, that the county government and the national government through Kenya Chamber of Commerce have to come again how we can link them to Germany, because it's really a product that is required in Germany. It's only to do value addition on it and to raise its standard so that it can go globally and nationally. Yes, because it is really an item that is required even in your own house. Some of them you can put your clean clothes, you can put your stuff when you are moving away. Yes.
Is a strategy in the pipeline?
Yeah, it's something that I'm putting it because it's this year that I've been elected as the new chairman of the National Chamber of Commerce, and I'm here to make sure to turn all the game, to make sure Turkana is being marketed and to make sure Turkana in the business we can really grow by opening entire borders, because we are bordering 3 countries, that is Ethiopia, Uganda and South Sudan. All this can really, which I've yesterday talked to the president also about it, and we need to push to as a county so that we see the growth of Turkana doubles the digits, so that we enhance the economy for the entire country. Yeah.
So when you look at it, 5 years to come, now that you are not even more than a year in office, 5 years to come, where will be this basketry sector at?
For the plans I have, I think I'm coming up with the capacity building trainings through the partners which we are partnering with, like ILO, which is really working on skill development. These are our partners that are really trying to develop Turkana on skill development work. And by doing that, they will be able really to understand the importance of these products. And then we do value addition on it. It was last week, I was in Kirdi, something that Turkana has never known about it, in Qatar for ILO again. I took the county government to make sure we explore a lot, because as the Chamber of Commerce, we are led on a kind of industrialization in Turkana. We want to set a tannery in Turkana, because we are the largest animal keepers in the entire country. So most of the skins are really going to waste here. We are throwing them. If we open that tannery, we can be able to double the leather work. That's hide and skin.
Sorry about the heat. Temperature stand at around 36 degrees in Lodwar. I want us to talk about the livestock keeping that you have just mentioned. There is the issue of drought. How are we intending to address this for sustainability?
It needs also capacity building, because really our community doesn't understand weather change. Now the global world is warming up, and we have the global, that's the change of climate. In Turkana here, we experienced 4 years without rain. We lost a lot of animals. And it's now for all the key stakeholders to come up. That is the NDMA, Turkana County government, the national government, the Kenya Chamber of Commerce, and partners to train our people on where we can go, we can see the best way to do. Because migration also doesn't help. We lose a lot of livestock on migration patterns because of pasture and water, due to this kind of long droughts that we have never been experiencing. And the best thing is how to train people how to make the feedings, the silos, and also the powder for feeding them. and also train people on ranchware so that we can be able to sustain this kind of livelihood. Because at now, we are really doing bad in terms of livestock rearing because of these long droughts.
Do you have a certain budget allocated for these initiatives?
Yes, county government has allocated good money. That is vaccination, because we have a lot of diseases coming from neighboring countries when they are migrating them. So the best thing is to protect them first on diseases. Then from there we see where they get water and more pasture, so that we can be able to sustain that kind of livelihood, which the county government and the national government through NDMA, they are really trying. For us, Chamber of Commerce is to capacity build them to make sure they are really in the right track, because this livestock rearing, because it's a part of our livelihood, we are there to sustain it, to make it a sustainable one for them to continue having that sustainable life.
Where would you rate the infrastructure of Turkana County, because infrastructure results to proper development?
For now, I can say it 50%, really, because nobody knew about the devolution. Most of the money went to misplaced projects, because if we were ready for it and we knew about it, we could have actually put our priorities first by making sure we have better roads, we have sufficient water to every village, and also medical services, because those are the key, and education sector. Those are the key things. And also, they could have invested in tourism, because it's the main thing that generates income. If you see Turkana is a very beautiful place. If you see Kapedo waterfalls, the Lake Turkana Islands, we have 3 of them in Lake Turkana, that's the islands. It's something that we can be able to market, because it's the only desert lake in the world. It's a special thing. Even the head of state mentioned it, that we really to be proud about it and to see how we can develop it. Recently, we had a discovery again. The older human being was found in Turkana, which is a plus to us for the tourists from outside the country to come and tour. We need to identify these places and develop fully on tourism, so that most of the European countries can actually come and see their origin. By doing that, that is the only way we can unlock about the tourism in Turkana. Marketing has to be the key front, so that we can see the reality of tourism in Turkana. Turkana is much beautiful. Go to the lake, along the lake with very beautiful sand dunes, and even Mombasa. It's a fresh lake.
Where do you think we have the gaps that is holding back development to speedy growth in Turkana County?
The gaps is really about the largeness of the place, and also insecurity that squeezes people not to develop all the areas and to balance the development in the entire region. If we see, like the recent Kapedo governor's visit in Kapedo, you saw the heavy security which was there. That means we need to see how we can actually see we have more peace in the entire region. Without peace, we cannot see any development. And also political status quo nowadays, it influences the whole thing that doesn't give any kind of development in the region. We need to move as the county with the head of state, so that we see nationally we are being supported. And that is my advice to all politicians in the current governance. They need to move with the president to maybe to come up on our modality way, no, because I don't see parties will take us anywhere. It's the development will take the region somewhere. And only is able to come and make peace to each other and see how we can realize the most beautiful developments in Turkana.
So if all these issues are put together,
yeah,
how do you visualize Turkana County in the next 5 years?
Currently, I see our governor is really passionate about to develop Turkana. And working with the head of state, to me, is a plus, a big plus. In 5 years, I see Turkana changing. Chamber of Commerce is coming up with the industrialization. That is what we are pushing. We want to push the blue economy. We develop a factory for fishing where we can package our fish and sell it to Congo. It's a ready market. The president went there. It's a ready market for us. Most fish in Turkana is better than everywhere in this country. So, and also hide and skin. If we set it, we will realize that kind of industrialization I'm talking about. We have gypsum in Turkana, which I don't want again as the Chamber of Commerce to be taken away from Turkana. Whoever is interested as an investor has to come and set something here for us. You create employment for the youth and women. And also, by doing that, we will double the digits in Turkana and to make sure Turkana is being developed. The president and head of state have actually accepted to put us on hydro grid, that is from Lokicher to Lodwa to Kalokol, which is a big plus to us in terms of development. So that's what, in short, what I'm telling you. In 5 years, I need you to visit Turkana.
We will come again.
You have to come and see how Turkana has changed, because working together in harmony and also putting politics aside will develop Turkana.
We will be with you every step of
Yeah.
the way.
Yeah.
The 7th edition of the Turkana Cultural and the Tourism Festival is here.
Yeah.
There is the cultural aspect that the Turkana community would pride about. What is it in store for us in terms of the cultural products?
Turkana culture is a beautiful culture. I know you being even visited here, you will admire to remain in Turkana. Why? We treasure it, we build it, and we preserve it. It's a very beautiful culture. Everybody admires to be in it. And when we come together like this, we call our neighbors that we speak the same language. In Toposa, in South Sudan, we have the Toposa. We speak the same language. So we call them Ateker. Ateker is the Toposa from South Sudan, is Nyangatom from Ethiopia, and the Karimojong from Uganda. We speak the same language. So as such time of this kind of events, we really come together and bond and see where the migration pattern, what happened to us. We cry to each other and we say, no, we don't want to fight. We are brothers and sisters. It really brings us to a picture that we feel ourselves. We are really a big tribe.
The festival has kicked off and it's going through to Saturday. What do you think will be the climax of this festival?
The climax is that everybody will just say Turkana is beautiful, Turkana is a good place to be. And having head of states around us will also give us more developments in Turkana. We will feel we are part of Kenya. People used to, long time, we used to say when we go to Nairobi, we have come to Kenya because we were really marginalized. But we only saw that marginalization getting off in 2013 when William, because really His Excellency, the president, the current president, our president, is more passionate about the Turkana community. He really feels about the Turkana community. He really wants to see Turkana as part of Kenya. That's why there is a song in Turkana. He likes it, and you will hear being played here, and he will wake up wants to play about it. Where we are all part of Kenya, because we used to say we are not Kenyans. Why? We were marginalized, there was no development, and being passionate about the Turkana community. That's why we saw the main airroad build is his dreams, and we treasure him. We feel him as part of the Turkana community. So the climax which he will give to us is to see us holding it and saying we are part of Kenya to develop Turkana together and to develop the Kenya economy together.
As you talk about His Excellency, I understand the coronation also has an impact whereby the Council of Elders are being involved in the exercise. And as we come to the close of this, what will be your parting words?
The parting words, I believe, is to thank everyone who actually joined us and to tell everyone to develop or to invest in Turkana as the richest county in terms of minerals, in terms of culture. It is the best. It is number one. It's just marketing that I had mentioned to you. We need to repackage ourselves in terms of marketing. We will be the best county in the entire country. Also, it is good we preach peace with our neighboring counties, because what is actually taking us back is insecurity, which is happening in Turkana South and the West Pokot, Turkana South and the other side again in Baringo and the Marakwet side. If we really try to harmonize all this, we will see Turkana coming up and everybody will be happy about it. And we will encourage people to come to Turkana and to be with us. You are part of us. This is the origin of mankind. And yes, everybody will feel it when we leave each other here. Everyone will say, it went to ancestors to say hi. And we are proud to be where we started our journey or where we were really created.
I'll take you back to the coronation of the HE and the Council of Elders. What impact will it leave behind after the festival, in a nutshell?
For them, they will actually ground the president as their own son. And then again, they will actually tell people the importance of the culture, because most of the people now, young people who have been brought up and they are in towns, they really don't understand about the culture. It will be a good part of, I know, it will just be a nice one, with a lot of blessings and a lot of things happening.
And
yeah.
And goodwill.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. That is the chair, the Kenya National Chamber of Commerce and Industry, Turkana chapter, Justus Ewoy, giving us an insight in matters tourism and investment, the future of Turkana County. My name is Irene Uchuma Udim. Back to you, Broadcasting House.